A look at major events in early America. First, I'll look at the French and Indian War. The war was between France and England for colonial land in 1756 to 1763. Native Americans helped the France, too. George Washington was the British leader. Europe and Canada called the war the 7 Years' War. In the end, France gave up land east of the Mississippi River to Great Britain, making Britain in control of Eastern America. Next thing is the Boston Massacre. The Boston Massacre was when 5 colonials were killed by British troops. They did because the colonials were throwing rocks at the troops. Troops were not supposed to shoot, but some guy yelled shoot. I'll talk about the Boston Tea Party. That happened because England was making a tea tax. What it is that colonials dressed as Indians dumped 342 chests of tea into the Boston harbor. It happened in 1773. The Boston Tea Party helped start the American Revolutionary War. Next is the First Continental Congress. What happened was the colonials met in Philadelphia. They sent King George a letter saying their disagreements. The king ignored that letter, though. The American Revolutionary War is up next. What happened was America and England were so mad at each other that they started a war. It happened between 1775 and 1783. America won the war and then became its own country. The Declaration of Independence is up next. The Declaration of Independence said that America had independence. It was written by Thomas Jefferson and was sent to King George. Every colony came to sign the Declaration. America approves the first flag in 1777. White symbolizes purity and innocence, red, valor and bravery, and blue, vigilance, perseverance, and justice. There are 13 stars and stripes to represent the 13 colonies. The legend says that Betsy Ross made the first flag. Shays' Rebellion is when Daniel Shays and a bunch of other people did not want to pay their tax because they did not have enough money. People went from South Carolina to New Hampshire and were farmers. The rebellion fought to get no taxes but failed when they attacked the Springfield Armory. The Constitutional Convention is up next. The convention was May to September in 1787, and they are drafting the U.S. Constitution in Philadelphia. On February 4, 1789, George Washington was unanimously elected as first president. On April 30th, in New York City, George Washington was inaugurated as first president. The first U.S. Supreme Court meeting in 1790 is up next. The meeting was in the Merchant Exchange Building in New York City. At the time, there were only 5 associate justices. Now there are 8. Also, there is one chief justice. Next, in 1791, the first 10 amendments, known as the Bill of Rights, are written. The Bill of Rights were suggested by James Madison. Some things it includes are freedom of speech, freedom of press, and more. Washington is inaugurated again on March 4, 1779. The inauguration was held in Philadelphia. John Adams is inaugurated as second president of the USA on March 4, 1797. It happened in Philadelphia again.